destroyed. In what way?
Hit multiple times.
Your collarbone?
In a second, yes.
On your left side. Left side. Yes. Okay. So that says, so if you're getting punched in the collarbone on that side, then it's probably coming from here, probably from a tansa, right? Yeah. So that would mean, yeah. So watch. Yeah. Because that means some of the force from the shoulder is coming in this direction. You really need to make sure the whole shoulder girdle, meaning this whole piece, is arcing through this line. So I'll demonstrate. Because at the moment your shoulders, this part of the shoulder is going this way slightly, you can attack through this line quite easily because there's no defense down here, right? Because I'm doing this, go again, through that, right? Whereas if I can release, so I center myself first. The command always comes from the center. Now that this funnel through the center plane, now it's not happening anymore. So this part was pushing against me in this direction. And if your force is coming this way, then it's not coming this way, right? Meaning this should be arcing, and it's not a physical thing. You have to just say, arc. It's an intentional thing. You go spine tall, feel good, and then you just command the arc. You say, it's like, yeah, so you don't even have to move. Your intention goes that way. Here, now feel that? The direction now is stopping me on this line. Now push against my arm again in that direction. Now watch. So it's so easy to come through. Why? Because if you push against this, your force, if you push against this on purpose, you're stopping me from going that way, but you're not stopping me from going this way. So you've got to make sure that, think of it like this way, guys. So this is releasing like this, it's like Toblerone, but an arcing Toblerone, yeah? Your intention is to arc this way, the same trajectory that your Fuxao takes. See how there's an arc there? This whole piece wants to arc this way, meaning the direction of it. It's like you're going, ah. And if you keep that on, you'll feel that, yeah, now you're keeping that line more protected. That's the reason, because you haven't got what we're calling lately the frequency funnel. You're not using the frequency funnel correctly from the shoulder girdle, which is why you're open at the bottom or when you're on Fuxao. I'm guessing it's more at the lower quadrant. They're coming through this way. Yeah.
But I always take the inside gate. I'm taking the inside gate, my hand goes down. So I don't have the problem going in. I always take the inside gate and my left hand drops and punch comes through.
Show me. So the problem is?
My inside gate always,
yeah.
I take the inside gate. But it always comes through.
So you're in Bong Sao?
Yeah.
And someone's got top Fuxao?
Yeah. So
yeah.
This one always goes down like that and then it comes through.
And they're coming through here?
Yeah, because I'm so used to like that blocking. That
so when you roll to Tan, you're getting hit from the outside like this?
Correct.
Yeah, okay, sure. So make sure this is aimed to my center, yeah? As you turn, yeah? You were turning your hand off, you were coming across the center. So see, this. It was like, remember when he was punching you in the drill and you were punching across the center? Yeah. It's the same thing. You have to keep everything connected to the end point of the power plane. So your hand was coming off, so that your shape was only strong along here, but see how it's going over that way? Watch. You got to keep this targeted here, always, yeah. Always. Feel how now? I can't get you now.
Okay.
Yeah, you
so
got.
Every time I ball,
your habit was to turn the hand off. You were keeping structure here, so this felt strong if I was trying to come this way, but this way it wasn't. So this was still pretty good structure, but the hand was off and over there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, now that this is on, this should shut that gate down. Yeah?
Oh, I got it.
You feel? Because now the whole piece is actually coming at my center. So as I try to come through this line now, there's a stop point. As opposed to here, I was just cutting through the outside of the circle.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you practice so much on this side, but when you take the inside gate, it's a bit,
You mean? Well, look,
because only you block this way.
It wasn't so much a positional thing. It was a condition thing, meaning your state wasn't on through your hand.
Okay.
Your hand wasn't targeted, because technically speaking, if Han puts his hand across center and does it wrong, but if you target your hand correctly back into the center, so if you sense your hand spine tall and you target this back into my center, it'll still save you, because the direction of the whole shape is connecting to my center. You understand? What's important is the trajectory. So what is the trajectory? Because that means your body is moving through space in a certain direction. So if you have that trajectory and force comes along that trajectory, you'll meet it. But if you're not going down that line, there's nothing to meet it. So look at it this way. If Han's hand's here, but his intention is across my center, there's nothing coming in this way to stop me, which makes it easy to hit. But if his trajectory, even if his hand's here, but if his trajectory is this, right? If you're actually aiming into my center, feel how now I can't actually hit you now.
Yeah.
Because of the trajectory, because of the direction you're sending it via intention. That's why the power plane becomes so important, to have the power plane on, but make sure everything's funneling into that. That's what provides the actual defensive frame, the defense to stop it, because you're moving through their attack line.
Okay.
If there's nothing meeting them, you're not going to stop them.
Yeah. I can't remember whether it was your lesson or someone else's lesson, but also aim with your elbows, right? And
Yeah.
then your hands just follow through behind that. So I was doing that. That's what I've been practicing. Is my aim with my elbow.
Yeah.
And my hands will just do what it needs to do, because then you maintain the full structure.
You have to aim everything, right?
Yeah.
But the elbows is a good concept because you can't use muscle from your elbow.
Yeah.
So if I'm directing my elbow towards you, and then I'm not pushing at the contact point, and I'm not pushing with my shoulder joint, I'm just directing my elbow. But that doesn't mean you turn the rest of the state off. Do you know what I mean? The elbows are part of the whole sensing. So if you think sensing, you sense the whole body.
Yeah.
So elbows are a useful teaching and training tool, but if you just get caught in your elbows and turn your hands off, you're going to get punched because the front of your shield is not on.
Yeah. Okay.
So if Carlson just directs, if he just aims his elbow, say with a bong sound, right, and I've got pressure here, and he just aims his elbow at me, right,
Yeah.
but he doesn't turn this on, then I'm going to crush through the hand.
Yeah.
But if he senses his hand and his whole structure as he aims the elbow, now as I put pressure on, it feeds through the whole structure. So I can put even three times the amount of force, and he can draw it in, because you still have to sense the whole body. One of the first things Sigmund taught me was always sense your whole body.
Okay.
Any other questions, team?
I'm gonna keep that energy body thing going.
Yeah.
Whenever even I'm walking, I'm going to try and, I'm just going to try and align myself with it,
Yeah.
every day.
Yeah.
I think today it gave me a huge power boost because of that as well. I wasn't tired, I was just playing with people, and it feels like, but there are times, of course, it does turn off.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
And when it turns off, it starts to feel like, oh my god, my joints are locking up. But when I had it, seriously, I was literally playing with it. It was fun. It was
Good.
yeah.
All right, guys, hold it there. Oh, sorry, one more question. Oh,
Yeah. When I was feeling like everything was going towards the center, when I was rolling with you, actually, I felt like everything lit up, kind of like an expansion from not only my center, but the everything going in and towards you, like an explosion in a way, but more of a brightness and a lightness.
How did it feel?
It felt like really good.
Did you continue to use it after you experienced it? Or did you continue kind of to attune with that, align with that, bring that to your focus, or?
Now that I think about it, I did.
Sorry?
I didn't.
I get it. So you were playing with it, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. And what did you find the results?
I felt they were really good.
Okay, we'll keep going.
Cool.
Well, I mean, you're in the state training, you're trying to attune to your chi body, your etheric body, right? But then you're also trying to you're aligning the mind with the body. And the way we do that is through the visualization and the sensing. Because you sense your etheric body, but then you visualize the light from your center expanding into the whole etheric body. So that's bringing the whole mind into the ether, into the energy. So the mind and the energy unify as one to what we would call a light body. The light body is in vibrational alignment with your highest intention. So you're bringing the spirit through the mind into the body, right, via the state training. So at the state training that we do, there's a real important piece you're learning there. Okay, what's my spiritual intention? So I'm focusing my mind on the spirit. I get a good emotional quality. I then sense my center, and then I spread that into my whole body. So I'm now sensing the chi body whilst I'm focused on the spirit. Yeah, so you've spread that into the whole body. And then you use the visualization to spread that into the whole body again. This is after we've done the syncing, right? So you're then infusing the mind and the energy body, the Nim Tao and the Chi, with spirit. So you're using spirit, mind, energy, body. And that's how you lead. Because if you're coming from spirit through mind, through energy to body, you're using more of your potential power than if you're just using the physical body. Make sense? So Noah's experience there is good because it means he's getting a deeper alignment with the mental body, meaning the spirit, mind, energy. Yeah? So he's using the mind, the intention to lead, as opposed to the physical. Yeah. And he feels damn powerful for a small dude, right? For a 13-year-old, right? Those steroids are paying off. Yeah. So I mean, that's really what we're doing is we're the secret, the kind of the hidden source in our training is raising your vibrational frequency, because the greater the higher your vibration, meaning your level of consciousness, the greater the power and expansion. If you are in an upward energy, you have a sense of expansion. If you're in a downward energy, you're in a sense of contraction, meaning if you're angry, fearful, you understand? So your emotional quality is important. So basically, don't be a dick, you know what I mean? Cool. Any other questions, team? All right, gentlemen. Enjoy the rest of your evening.